Implementing high-impact teaching strategies successfully in your classroom by Ashley Grotto. The research question that I developed for this assignment was, how can teachers effectively implement the following high-impact teaching strategies? Graphic organizers, note-taking, and questioning. Through my research for this assignment, I discovered that there are 9 categories of instruction. In a meta-analysis study conducted by Marzano, Pickering, and Polak, they found 9 categories that correlate positively with student learning. The first category of instruction is identifying similarities and differences. This involves identification of important characteristics and then comparing, classifying, creating metaphors and analogies. The next category of instruction is summarizing and note-taking. Powerful study skills for identifying and understanding the most important aspects of what students are learning. Then there's reinforcing effort and providing recognition. These are techniques that address students' attitudes, beliefs, and motivation concerning the connection of effort and success. Then there's homework and practice. These provide opportunities for students to refine and extend their knowledge. Another area of instruction is non-linguistic representations. These are graphic representations or physical models that demonstrate knowledge. Another category of instruction is cooperative learning. This is opportunities for students to work together and promote collaboration. Setting objectives and providing feedback is another category of instruction. This is the process of establishing a direction for learning and providing students with an explanation of what they are doing correctly and what they are doing incorrectly. Another area of instruction is generating and testing hypotheses. This is the process of understanding a principle, making a conjecture, and applying the knowledge to see if it is true. And finally, the last category of instruction is cues, questions, and advanced organizers. These are techniques that activate prior knowledge and bridge the way to new knowledge. Graphic organizers. Graphic organizers are representations, pictures, or models used for processing textual information that facilitate understanding of content. There are many types of graphic organizers. There are webs, concept maps, Venn diagrams, story maps, chains, flowcharts, and many other different types of graphic organizers. They help us think critically as we visualize knowledge and comprehend relationships in organized ways. They enhance teaching and learning in any subject area to sequence events, prioritize actions, categorize information, compare and contrast ideas and objects, and illustrate connections. Graphic organizers can enhance any type of instruction. Through my research on graphic organizers, I discovered that research shows that graphic organizers help students make higher achievements in reading comprehension skills. They help students develop their ability to comprehend the meaning of the text. In a study conducted by Chain and Koo, they concluded that graphic organizers help students to understand reading strategies to comprehend the text. The graphic organizers that are helping students understand reading strategies include identifying the main idea, finding supporting details, vocabulary, fact and opinion, and making inferences. those reading strategies are the ones that were observed in Chang and Ku's research. My next area of research was note-taking. A quote that I had come across during my research was, "Note-taking can be referred to as listening with your pencil." I found that to be a powerful quote because it is accurate. Note-taking is a high-impact strategy because in the process of writing it down, it helps students comprehend information and store it in their long-term memory. Research shows that students who are taught note-taking skills were more likely to have improved their performance in reading comprehension. John Hattie includes note-taking in his list of top 10 high-impact evidence-based teaching strategies. Marzano explained that students should learn to delete unnecessary information and keep important information, which is part of note-taking. Students need to be able to determine what is important and what is unnecessary. Many studies have found that note-takers outperform non-note-takers in reading comprehension. A study that I had reviewed, completed by Chang and Ku, suggested that it is the effective note-takers that have a positive impact on reading comprehension. This, to me, revealed that teachers need to also be teaching note-taking skills. We want our students to be using them, and we want to include them in our instruction, but we might have to teach them note-taking skills first. Questioning. Children enter school as question marks and come out as periods. I found this to be another powerful quote that really explains questioning and our students' abilities and their progress. There are two types of questions: convergent questions, which lead to exercising Bloom's remembering and understanding levels, and there are divergent questions, open-ended and often have many possible responses. Questioning builds upon students' natural curiosity. We have to teach students how to ask questions because it allows them to conduct their own thinking. Teachers should be asking questions that focus on what is important to show students how to ask questions. Students should be given opportunities to ask questions in all content areas in order to gain a deeper understanding. During instruction, pause frequently. Ask students what questions they have, and as a teacher, model asking questions. That is one thing that I discovered through my research in multiple studies, that students need to have the opportunities to ask questions. An example of this would be, while reading a story, pause and ask a question. Model. Say, "I wonder what is going to happen to the character when he enters the woods." This gets students' curiosity growing and developing their own questions. It is important to have students practice generating questions before, during, and after reading. This will help with their comprehension of the text. One thing that I did notice as a suggestion was that when teachers are asking questions, or when students are asking other students questions, ample wait time should be provided before accepting responses and before hearing responses. The results of my research concluded that there are some approaches to teaching that will have a large impact on a number of students. However, there is no approach to teaching that will work for every student every time. Because of this, teachers need to be aware of the impact they are having on their students. Teachers need to adjust their teaching strategies accordingly. The strategies that worked best the year before may not work for the whole class this year. Teachers need to constantly be monitoring both the students and themselves in order to have instruction that has all students learning. These are my resources that I use to conduct my research. And these are my resources for where I got my images. Thank you.